NURQISTINA ARIESYA, and I'm solving for part A question 1. So for this question, we need to compare both of their future value of scheme A and scheme B. Based on the question, Fatin intends to invest only 80% of his 100,000. So with that, we need to take the 80% and multiply it with 100,000 and you'll get 80,000 for the P. Now invest all the information given. So the K is 0.058, the M is 6 because it is compounded every 2 months, and the I is 0.058 over 6, and the N is 39. The T is 6.5. So for this question, we need to use this formula to solve for the future value. So the P is 80,000, the I is 0.058 over 6, and the N is 39. So we will get 160,422.37 cents. Now, moving on to scheme B. We will use the same formula, but the information given will be different, which is K is 0.062, M is 2 because it is compounded semi-annually, and the I is 0.062 over 2, and the N is 13. The formula for N is M divided by T. So just insert it in the same formula, but the I is 0.062 over 2, and the N is 13. And you will get 118,974.16 cents. So to conclude, we get to know that Fatin should choose scheme B because of higher future value. For question B, we are going to use this formula, which is I equals to S minus P. For this S, we're going to use the future value of the previous scheme that we chose, which is scheme B, and the S is 118,974.16, and minus it with P, which is 80,000. And you will get 38,974.16 cents ringgit. For question C, we are going to solve for T, but we're still going to use the same formula. But for the future value S, we are going to use what the question has given, which is 150,000. But the P, I, and N is still the same as what the previous scheme that we chose. Now to solve this, we need to bring the 80,000 to the other side to divide it with 150,000. And just write down the remaining formula. Now we need to solve for the other side. Now when we have solved both sides, we need to put log in front of the numbers, which is log 15 over 8 and log 1031 over 1000. Now when we have solved both sides, we need to put log in front of the both numbers. When we did that, we need to bring the 2t in front of the log. So it will become log 15 over 8 and 2t divided by log 1031 over 1000. Now since we are solving for t, we need to let alone 2t in one side only. So by that, we need to bring the log 1031 over 1000 to the other side. After solving that, we need to bring the 2 to the other side. To divide it. Now the final answer will be 10.3 years for the T. For question D, we are solving for S, but he adds another 5,003 years after the initial investment. We need to add the previous S in the scheme B with 5,000. The I is still the same, which is 0.062 over 2, but the N is 6. Why? And we multiply 3 with 2 and we get 6. So for the final answer for D, we will get 148,896.05 cents. Hi, my name is Fatin and I'll be solving part A, question 1. So for question 1A, R is 200, T is 7, M is 4, K is 0.025, I is 0.025 divided by 4. And then for N is 4 times 7 equals to 28. So for this question, we need to find the future value. I'll be using the stated formula. (200) divided bracket 1 plus 0.025 divided 4, close the bracket, 28 square minus 1. And then for the bottom, 0.025 divided 4, and then close the bracket. So the total for the as is RM 6,099 ringgit 12 cents. For question 1B, I'll be using the formula I equals to S minus NR. So we'll be taking the previous S, 6,099 ringgit and 12 cents minus bracket 28 times 200 and close the bracket. And then after we calculate it, the total of I is RM 499 ringgit and 12 cents.
Hi, my name is AQILAH. I will be solving for part B, question 2.
For bank A, we need to use the formula present value, which is A equals to R bracket 1 minus 1 plus I close bracket with the power of negative n, and you divide it with I. So we need to find out the R. $306,000 divide with 1 minus bracket 1 plus 0.038 minus with 6 and with the power of negative 210, and divide it with 0.038 divide 6, and the R you will get 2,638 ringgit 85 cents. For bank B, the K is 0.04, M is 12, I is 0.04 divide with 12, N is 12 multiply with 35, and you will get 420. So we need to find the R. So 306,000 divide with 1 minus 1 plus 0.04 divide with 12 with the power of negative 420, and you divide it with the I, which is 0.04 divided by 12. The answer you will get is 1,354 ringgit 89 cents.
For question 2B, we need to use the formula I equals to Rn minus A. So we decided to choose bank A. Fill in the formula with the numbers. So I equals to, in the bracket, 2,638 ringgit 0.85 multiply with 210 ringgit minus with 306,000. So the answer you will get is 523,558 ringgit 50 cents.